flame eclipse. Let's call it that. Because what's happening is the divine feminine is activating divine masculine energy. Divine feminine receives it first into the heart chakra, opens the heart chakra of divine masculine, and he awakens. This is my experience. It's not like they work both on their own and come together perfect, whole and complete. It's not true. Twin flames help each other. So there's a symbiotic 5D, 3D thing. I didn't know that we're getting now. So in 3D, the divine feminine is bringing down the love vibration to activate the codes, and divine masculine is actually connecting with the 5D template. So he has to bring it down. It's very messy. He needs the help of the divine feminine. It's not true that they both activate individually, become emperor and empress, and then come together. That's when you're listening to somebody who's not a twin flame. So be careful what you listen to, twin flames. Come back into your heart space. And this is where this reading's coming from today, from the twin flame sacred heart womb. Yes, it is. So the divine feminine has a mission, right, to get into her ace of swords, her Excalibur truth. And that in itself makes the divine masculine, it's just in the laws of, what can we say, the laws of the universe. Oh, they're kissing. Hello. Kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. So we're looking at this portal because what happens in 3D from now until after, the angels are telling me, the romance angels, the Miriam angels, the twin flame angels, they're telling me it's going to be different. So an eclipse, like the total eclipse of the heart, sometimes, you know, like you like somebody and then I've done it, and you see something that you don't like in them and it just turns you off, and at that time they go and see something nice in you, and it's like the eclipse. So it's the moment, it's like, oh, it's over for me, then it begins for somebody. Does that make sense? Have you ever experienced that? That's the eclipse. So what we're talking about here is a 5D, 3D eclipse. It goes for 5 days. So we're going to have a snapshot here to look at the energy now. And we will come back and do a snapshot after. So let's just tune in. So when I say tune in, we've got soul star, we've got earth star, and in the middle is the heart chakra. So this is the divine feminine, right? Owning it. She's doing her bit. Well done, right? She's looking at the contract here, looking back on how come it hasn't started yet. Excuse me, I have a contract here of a divine love mission. Where the frig is it? Now we know the divine feminine's activating it here, and divine masculine has to bring it down into his heart space. And then the fusion happens. The two hearts merge in an explosion of love. So we have, just doing a snapshot here, right? We've got the Lucy Cavendish Tarot. So I'm just looking at a snapshot, which is just an aerial view of the energy. So divine feminine, single, ready to mingle. Sexy, single, ready to mingle, right? And is ready for the contract, has prepared herself. 3 days, saying in 3 days' time or 3 days ago, there's a link to this reading, to this pre-full moon eclipse. Another 3 of Pentacles. And then the 10 of Pentacles. See the eclipse? So I don't know what they're showing me here. Let me just have a snapshot. Oh, I see. Oh. See? Wow. Wow. Something's going down in the eclipse town, right? So they're showing me this. Oh, wow, getting all of it. Okay, so let me just do a story. Can I do a story? Once upon a time, divine feminine found love, and then realized she was by herself. And it was so much passion. Never felt so excited about life. And then it was gone. And all these obstacles were in her way. Mental confusion, delays, rejection, abandonment. She pulled them out. She did. She balanced the scales. She threw those swords away and kept on walking. She did. She kept on walking. She's balancing it out. A bit nervous about change. Have another cup of tea. We're just going to get mindless in our silence. Yeah. And we're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at that. You know, looking back on the past, a little bit of reminiscence, a little bit of heart activation, right? So this is the past. So if you're still there, you're coming out. Look what the eclipse brings. Look at that. I'm going to show you in a minute. So it's been a test of courage, but it's over. The Ten of Swords is a healing. It's a second time round. Now I know better. Now I know not to sit in that anguish, that worry, that doubt, and that fear, because I'm going to get to the future anyway. I may as well, you know, sometimes you look back and you go, oh, I wish I didn't worry about that at all. It was better than I could have even imagined. So you're learning here not to put worry in, because this moon is full on. This is a long eclipse, the longest in 1,000 years. So we don't know what that means, but last time Machu Picchu appeared. So there's a vortex, there's a definite portal here, and it's definite about the template for Divine Masculine receiving it. So you receive it spiritually, and then it balances you out mentally and emotionally, right? So you receive love into your heart emotionally, then mentally you go, wow, I got to get out of here. This is not where love is. So then you got to put all these details down, because there's a yearning desire here of the heart, and that's what this moon's bringing up, the heart. So isn't that a story? I mean, wow, what a story. So here is the, wow, the outcome. So amazing. Look at that, the outcome. Wow, who's that? It's Lauren. She's so beautiful. Thank you, darling, for your kind donation. It's very appreciated and treasured. But look at this. So this is now. It's being received now. This is the template. This is the template being received in the now moment, in the heart chakra, because of you. The journey. Oh. So there's a new start here in the way you make money. We've talked about currency, and it's coming through the heart chakra here, the hearts. Right, so divine blueprint, then mental and emotional balance, and then it shows up in reality. It's the mental body that is the most affected by the 3D matrix. That's why we call it a mind matrix. Wow, Courtney Lynn is in the house. Thank you, darling, for being here and your kind donation. Isn't that beautiful? So this is a successful spouse. Look at this. I'm going to have to move the camera. Oh, do you love Lucy Cavendish cards? So we could say that this is a divine feminine reading, but we didn't. We've got twin flames here. Do you understand how the divine feminine activates first? See that? Otherwise, it's not possible. I thought the same thing as other readers have said, and I thought he goes and activates and comes in like that. And he brings love from his heart to mine. It's like, well, how's he going to know that? Who's taught him that? We're here to teach about love. And when you've been born into a family of, you know, maybe even corrupt DNA. I mean, I was getting a crown seal in Reiki Master to stop demons coming into my body. Do you know what I mean? To affect my energy field. Now they've got new technologies where they can go into other chakras. So we get seals on all our chakras. And then you find out, well, it could be in their DNA. They don't have to have the demon. I'm not saying that word, am I? I'm saying bat person inside them. You know, like Beyonce receives Sasha Fierce, right? That's why she performs. Who performs? The bat person inside her performs. That's not Beyonce. She doesn't have enough confidence to do that. She's admitted it. And she told Oprah, I just get this overwhelming confidence when Sasha comes inside me and what we go on stage. Come on now. You've got to know that. Anyhow, that's the reptilian shapeshifters who are all around us. So this is why the journey's been so intense, because it's like you can't see it here. It's holographic images that are presented to us. So this is divine feminine breaking the code here, breaking the code of the matrix. And if you haven't feeling it, it's an energy experience within you. So the 3 of Cups is something coming in, or 3 days ago, that is going to expand your world. I can't think of what 3 days ago was. Maybe it was a dream. Here. And this is a purposeful action. Everything's moving as it's supposed to. And it's moving to the 10 of Pentacles, which couldn't be better. Couldn't have a better outcome here. And it happens quite quickly. See, swift decisions. So there looks like there could even be a move of house here. And there's 9 of Cups. Look, happy. How happy is Divine Feminine? She's really happy. Love and money makes you happy. Let me tell you. Don't you think? Oh, no, health. You've got to have health first. And then you've got to be connected and your soul reconciled to Father. So there's like 4 energies we've got to work with, you know, spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional. I didn't tell you them in the last, I was just telling you 4. But here's the Empress codes. Fully awakened. This is going into the delivery room. This is water broken of the twin flame union and about to give birth. So the heart chakras, right, are, as I say to you, they talk to each other even if you haven't even met your twin. I'm telling you, it's better because then you don't have any karma. And the hearts just make you, they're the GPS. So keep on loving Divine Feminine because you've created this. You've done this. And look, this, what is it, 5 days in the eclipse and then 8 weeks flying. So I'm doing infinity programs. These are weeks, wands. So Divine Feminine, these 8 weeks are going to be the most powerful 8 weeks you've ever experienced for manifesting. And this is the outcome. And you're enjoying it. Excuse me? Excuse me, pool boy. Do they have any tankinis in the boutique? Oh, sorry. What? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Anywho, the wings are here and you're flying. So the baby's out, right? The baby's out and that you're building. Purposeful action. Nearly 10 of Cups. Oh, couldn't be better. I thought it was going to be bad before and then after. Then they said, just let's have a snapshot. So it's really, really good. The contract's here, the celestial marriage contract, right? It is already, we're not doing 5D readings anymore because I've done those. They're all in receptive mode. And it's here, it's happening. Everything I said energetically just took so long. Don't you whinge about it. You've got to be happy that they're here, not like that. I was asking God for infinite patience and thanking him for my infinite patience. And then the Holy Spirit revealed to me through a guy on a video saying, if you keep asking for patience, then God will create circumstances for you to have infinite patience. So don't ask for that. So funny. I was like, oh my gosh, it works. It worked. I am in infinite patience. Oh, let's get out of that. So we have 8 weeks, right? So think infinity, think the number 8, and think of doing something different that you wouldn't normally do. Every day, right? You've got to do something every day, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, to balance. But like that's master. That's at master level. You know? That's what we're mastering. So you can give the spiritual over to God and get the mysteries and get into that vibration. We can bring Reiki to the here and now to get into the present moment. And then you have to do some work on where you are at emotionally and where you are in your thought process. Right? Whether you are being programmed. So, for instance, your vibration would change, right? If I sat down and said, I am the flame of violet fire, God's saying, you mean read my word? I'm like, yeah, I mean read your word, Father. For 2 hours, and then you sat down and you watched Beverly Hills Housewives or anything on Netflix, anything, the vibration would be incredible to the experience that you would have in the following 48 hours. Right? So everything is an investment, just think. So you're going to cut back on any low vibrational stuff like that. Taking your shoes off and getting some. We've got the fairies here, the magical messages from fairies. Look, making a wish. So special gateway, Machu Picchu appeared. Right, so this is all set up for this time frame. Oh, how beautiful is that? Because we know who the sun is, don't we? The sun. I believe he sent your only begotten son. I believe he died on the cross for my sins, and I believe he rose on the 3rd day. And I ask that you send him into my heart today as I take him as my Lord, God, and Saviour. Sorry. Some of you do have a baby that you lost, I get. On the other side, you can also have a spirit baby with your twin, because in the Pleiades, we make the babies through our heart chakra, and only the masters, if you like, the top, can procreate. So you may have like a spiritual son. I do. I have a spiritual son. Is that what you call him? Is that what I call you? Spiritual son. Your wish is granted. Oh, did you make it? Okay, let's rewind. Just make it. Knowing that it's going to be granted. And you go, oh, it's granted. Well, that was fast. What you've asked for is coming true. So when we get out of the matrix, we really want to experience fun and friendship, you know, connection in the now moment. Instead of worrying about whether they're my divine masculine or they're not my divine masculine. If you're not experiencing fun and friendship in the now moment with them, who cares? Hallelujah. We've had a breakthrough. Bella has had a breakthrough. Oh, new careers. The currency is flowing. Divine feminine, you're very creative at the moment. This has inspired your twin to get out of that well. Flower power. We've got Archangel Ariel coming into the sacred circle. Oh, I should let you into the sacred circle. The angel of nature, fairies, elves, and leprechauns. You know there's a little fairy watches over every flower. And this is the rose oil. You could be wearing rose oil, anything floral, and getting live flowers. So a lot of you might want to do like aromatherapy, essential oils, work in a floristry. What else? You know, flower pressing. We used to do that in the big book you'd get when you were younger. So thinking of things you used to do when you were younger, even dried flower arranging, spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. I just got jasmine, so you can put jasmine in the bath. I went to a healing once, and she said that to me. She said, drink jasmine tea. And if you've got some jasmine from Springfields, that'd be really good. I'm like, what? Am I going to get a boyfriend this weekend or not? That's what I want to know. She's talking about jasmine. It was like so annoying to me. I was so 3D and in the corporate world in a black suit. Do you know what I mean? Like, where is he? Anyhow, I got the oil and I put it in the bath and I drank jasmine tea, and it had a profound effect on my energy field. It was the kindest thing I'd done for myself in quite a long time, because you know when you drink wine at night because you don't like the day, and then you have coffee in the morning because you don't want to go to work. You ever done that? Get into a cycle and then you're hungry, so you get takeaway on the way home. And then you want to have another drink. Sorry. That's the way but I'm healed from that. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. It's so beautiful. This portal is very healing. I didn't understand. I didn't know that. So it's time to let go. Look, the robins sing. So a lot of you are going to take a flight, right? The first flight out of the nest as the new you. They're coming out as the butterfly, and listen to the call. So Ariel is the patron saint of the animal kingdom and looks after all the nature sprites and the divas. So we're meeting Archangel Ariel's coming into the sacred circle. We get one a week that enters the circle. As you surrender, the need to control your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So this is about letting go and creating the space for anything to come in, bigger and better than ever. And it is getting in tune with nature. There has been a bird outside my window, right, for 3 days now, just announcing itself in the morning forever. Like it goes forever, you know. It's like, all right, I say, I hear you. Another wish. Is that another wish? It says in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So that's at the end, maybe, of 2 8-week periods. So we're doing 2 infinity programs back to back. So you can learn level 1 and 2 Reiki. If you haven't done Reiki at all, if you're not a master, in 8 weeks. I've got a new infinity program. Got it for men as well. So we're going to keep our affirmations up, create the void, and then this affirmation creates the expectation, the vibration, and healing is occurring. It's so beautiful. And the outcome, whoa, this is a gold mine you've struck, twins. Business venture, everything you touch turns to gold. These are the little elves helping you that we're going to meet. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So, excuse me, you've let go of something from the past. This is more a natural flow for you, a natural way of creating. I am going to just get a message here from healing, healed, healer. Something here. The situation you're inquiring about is healing. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Oh, we're getting wishes too. At this very moment, this is the now moment. You have healing abilities that you can use for the benefit of this situation. Oh, heal the situation. As well as to help other people heal. Your life purpose involves healing. You or the person you're inquiring about is experiencing healing right now. Know that the situation is already healed in spiritual truth. Take courses or read about healing. Work at an open or healing center. So this is a good idea to get your level 1 and 2. You can get that in 8 weeks. The following 8 weeks you can become a master. If you've done level 1 and 2, you go to master. Then you go to 5D Reiki, abundance and romance, and then you become a fire master with the Kundalini fire. That's where we're at now, giving healings at that level. So if you want to learn how to clear spaces and heal people and do distance healing, it helps with you no matter what other modality you're doing. So we're going to keep the affirmations up. If you're starting a new business, people need Reiki attunements. These children need to be attuned and they will come and find you. So we're needing Reiki masters to be set up, ready to attune the children that are coming up. I'm going to be talking about that because Metatron, Archangel Metatron. It was just the last card there. Isn't that just, what a portal. It's magical. It's a magical portal. So you're showing me that your twin flame, what you know of them now, can transform. It's already transformation here. It's transformed. And God kept showing me they can regenerate. We've been doing the DNA, and like that's what the military found out. They found giants underground. I'll tell you more about that in the mysteries. But they would shoot them with the bullet. You got to kill them with a copper bullet, but they didn't know that. So they'd pull the bullet out, the giants would, and regenerate in front of them, and they'd pass out. The soldiers who are doing the underground bunkers, the military with Trump. Anyway, they were freaking out. And that's why I showed you that song we do with Elijah, the power of Elijah with the military. They sing it, it's unreal. And they, because God came down and he shows to you in the story, even of David and Goliath, which is what we're going to do in the first mystery. It's in Infinity Link. But David and Goliath, it's a different bloodline. Anyway. David had to cut the head off. That's why he did it, because it's like otherwise they regenerate. And they're the same qualities as the twin flames, because we're here in duality land, and there's always the inverted opposite, right? So this relationship is being regenerated, right? We're talking about the power of God and the archangels and the power of a twin soul. Like, it's the same soul. Heard another reader say, these are two souls coming to Earth to do work, and they are perfectly, in their own feminine and masculine balance completely before they come together. It's like, no. How would you know that? How do you even know that? I mean, how do I even know that? But this is just what I'm experiencing. So I thought, oh, that triggered me because I know it's not true. And if I was... So I'm listening to somebody about twin flames who's not a twin flame. That's how I know they're not. And they're giving advice to us. And I thought, okay, just pretend I didn't know that. I'd be so upset. I'd be going, oh. And then afterwards I thought, you're talking about my buddy there, you know? Anywho, transformation, regeneration. I mean, that's a miracle in itself. The business venture is going to pay off as long as there's lots of flowers around. Okay, now I was going to do a full starseed, but we're all here. So we're just going to do a starseed oracle for twin flames. So we're just doing the portal. I'm not doing before and afters because it's already unreal. We're stepping into it. And 8 weeks is really important. I knew it was. That's why the infinity programs go for 8 weeks. So exciting. Very excited. So I'll be bringing you snippets of the healings we're doing at the high level, right? Because after you do Fire Master, we do 7 other Reiki attunements. And that's what I brought you. One of them was DNA. We have crystalline Reiki. And they're just... But I had to, that's where I've been training people up to hold the space. So now I can bring it to you as healings. So thanks for missing me and all your prayers. As I was going under, you know, spiritual, whatever it is, warfare. I was learning about the rays and the flames. Yep, the rays and the flames. See, I love these cards. Force, don't follow. What? Forge. Oh, it's my eyesight. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Like when people go, you know, it's like that. It's like a paradigm where you think, oh, because they're an artist, they're broke or poor. Like there's old paradigm shifts that this is melting down. That's why we're creating the new age, and it's new currency, and it's new ways of thinking, and it's sort of taking out of the technological world and becoming more organic and natural. Do you know what I mean? Be the leader you wish you had. Forge, don't follow. And that's what the Divine Masculine has had to break. Being part of the crowd, being a people pleaser. We've all had to break that. We know what that's like. Right? He's not going to come all ready. Who's going to teach him about love when he was in a family? You know, you can have even the Jezebel spirit. I've seen it. Empathic starseed, the empaths, the starseeds. It's full on. There's never been so much light on the planet in the history of humanity. And then there's this eclipse thing. How are you all feeling? Empathic starseed. What does it say? Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah. So this is what happens. The divine feminine. That's why Reiki is very beneficial, especially as level 3 Reiki master, because it seals all your chakras, and it does help your divine masculine here because it helps your boundaries, so you don't absorb others, but you still transmute his energy. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a full-time job. Yes. Oh yes, yes it is. What is that? Oh my gosh, what is that? That is so funny. The card is perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Oh, that is just hysterical. What does that mean? Perspective. What do you get from that? None of this really matters? Oh, macro and micro. I get it. I get it. Like as above, so below, as within, so without. The frivolous stuff that we worry about down here has no effects. As I was saying before, you look back and go, what was I even worrying about? Oh, messenger. Oh, look. See, this is the portal. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Sirius energy. I think Sirius B is the star. It's out. I think it's out. Does anybody know? I can see it. It's moved, and it's the bright. It's really massive and bright. And I used to joke about it. Are you serious? That's how I found it. I was like, oh, it's Sirius. Anyway, That's how the Pleiadians talk to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? Can't believe I just saw that. So, you know, when you're little and you play in the playground and you throw sand in their face, you go, don't throw sand. You come over here and say sorry. Say sorry. You know, you say sorry. Sorry. And then you hug each other. Now you make up and you go back and play. It's really as simple as that. But some divine masculines brought up by Jezebel or, you know, whatever, we have too. Some weren't taught to say sorry. They find it really weak to say sorry. Never say sorry. And so then we do the inverted opposite. Is like we say sorry all the time. You know, empaths say sorry, 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 sorry. Oh, did I sorry? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, look, I'll move out of the way. Sorry, sorry, sorry. It's like, so we got to stop saying sorry. And then divine masculine start saying sorry. 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 I'm cracking myself up. Surrender to the sweetness. Oh la la. Nectar of love. Venus energy. Ooh. Pleasures, joy. Make love to life. I love that. Just changed my life, that. So as an adult, you say, when I did this, I knew I made you upset and I'm sorry. I don't want you to be upset. Then you say, please forgive me. And then the person goes, oh, think about it. After you get out of the sin bin for 2 years. Sorry. Anyhow, we're just going to step through a whole portal, right, where that doesn't even matter. All that doesn't even matter. Whatever you're unforgiving here, it doesn't even really matter in the scheme of things. This is the portal. This is why it lifts. It's like a magical door opening. You decide rewards and wild card. There's a wild card coming in for the twins, right? Because this is really petty. This is what you realize. It's like it's too ridiculous. It's too much at stake to hold resentment because, you know, your mother's Jezebel. I don't know. Anyhow, you know what I mean? Like we've got to raise above it. Perspective over here. Love that. The courageous peony. Oh, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So this is the opening of the flower. What's under I'm sorry? A new earth. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look. Twins bringing down the energy for the new earth. Unreal. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. We're doing it. We're in it. I mean, wow. Can I just ask about this messenger? Because the only messenger we're really waiting on is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Yeah. She's like, I'll shuffle them all again just for this one. I like messengers. Right, so have a look at this. Look. So that's the eclipse. So it's open for 5 days. That means, I don't know what that means. What you can normally do in 1 day, you can do it for 5 days. So that would be like having access to a gold mine. No? Something like that. For 5 days. So it's like harvest time. As much as you can get, do as whatever you can do. So we know we need to balance spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally every day. But let's just try and do it once a week. We'll focus on each once a week. I'll help you here with sharing what I do spiritually and physically. And then you join the Infinity program, right, to do level 1 and 2. That's for your mental and emotional body. And then I have my masters doing fire, doing different things. We've got location Reiki and past life Reiki to clear the whole, I don't know what you call that, morphogenetic field. Coming from the morphogenetic field, got to clear the pathway. Double mission. Oh, This is what we get, the message. This is the message. I had to ask, right? Didn't I? So Jesus always says, you asked. I was like, I don't need to know that. Why would I want to know that? He's like, showed me my meditation with my third eye, affirmation. I now open to seeing the future. I now open to seeing the truth. Because I was like, when did I ask to know that? And then he showed me that in my head. And I was like, oh, I've been saying that every day for 8 years. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Oh, now we have to read double mission. Anything else on the other side of that? Called. So this is where we get our double mission. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Oh, we're going into training here. Anything else? Oh my gosh, this is where the giants, they say the giants hid when the flood came with Noah. Look, they hid in inner earth. And then the Palladians come in and say you get your inner earth upgrades by sitting on the earth. That's why connecting your feet to the earth is the ley lines, the meridians, they match with yours. If they're clear, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. All right, is that enough? I mean, is there anything else? Keeping going. The earth pulsing, right? So the earth is changing. La Palma could let go. This is in the Canary Islands. They predicted it 4 years ago, right? The earth is purging here. And there's a deep cellular healing. Look. Oh my gosh, I've got to keep going. Deep cellular healing. So I'll bring down Reiki, right? We'll do some bubble Reiki to infuse your bubble with high vibrations. I'll bring you some healing. We'll do it once a week for 8 weeks. And we'll help activate the earth. And we'll get activated by the new earth. That's what we need to do. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led to. Yeah, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So the Arcturus medical team can come in. They'll come in and they build your cells of your body, right, if there's been damage. Because you can have memory codes from past lives and the way you even had accidents or passed away, you know, that are still in your body. And then we're connecting to the cosmic heart. So the celestial blueprint is here. No, the celestial contract is here. And then we've got to connect back to the cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so the messenger is that you've got a double mission. I had to ask, didn't I? So is this the contract for the second mission? Deep. Oh, double. Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, as an individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-orientated way, or collective mission. The collective mission often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworkers or starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. I said that. Remember the soul? Oh, and the soul. I always think it's a memory in the energy in the body. It's in the soul. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in. Yeah, like the people pleasing. Or by spending time in some sort of closet or under the bed. Oh, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing them. Sounds so simple. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then lose yourself in the doing, you will light up the world without even trying. So we're doing Bella Reiki art therapy as well. We've got an infinity art program. Oh, I could offer you that. You could join that. It's so exciting. It's really, really good. And we've got the Archangelic Sacred Circle. What else can we do? We're going to do Bubble Reiki and the Mysteries of God tour. That's our first week. That's our first week. That's our first week, and we're going to do it 8 weeks in a row. Are you ready? I'm going to have to do a timetable. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you serve the world by being completely yourself? What lights you up? That's what we'll be finding out. So yeah, maybe I'll do some more infinity programs. It's that powerful. I know it's like, anyway, we really enjoyed this reading. We just get a message from your twin in the now moment, right now, telepathically. Receive it. Your spiritual awareness is growing, and so too is your sexuality. Sensuality is heightened, and this has a magical effect on the one you love. A sacred union is reborn. See, it's regenerated. Love is the present moment. It's a miracle. We've got to dance and sing, get up and do our thing. Thank you very much. See music every day too. Put on a song once a day and dance like no one's watching. You know, I used to do it all the time when I was 17. That's all we wanted to do was sing. And get ready for your wishes to come in. And don't let worry, doubt and fear take over. So letting that go. Massive, 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 beautiful energy. We're in this portal. So all we can do now is a soul clearing. We can do a full moon release. We can do a space clearing. We can do some art therapy, some bubble Reiki, some mysteries of God tour. Yeah? And then we could have some lunch. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Just follow along with me as it's unfolding right before our eyes. If I can help in any way, look me up at reikibybella.com if you want to learn level 1 and 2 Reiki. So that's where I'm actually focusing on transforming more twin flames. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your kind donations. And know that the best is yet to come. Well, it better hurry up. What? We are out of patience. No more infinity of patience. Infinity of fun, abundance, right? Supernatural transferences of wealth, extra food and gifts and miracles, and health and vitality at an all-time high. And then we bring in romance and abundance and miraculous healing. So thanks for being here. I can't wait to be back. I'll see you in my next reading. I love you. Bye for now.